Okay, magandang hapon po sa lahat sa ano, sa aming ginagawa ngayon. Live habang nagmemerenda ng kanin. At sa mga kabayan ko diyan, sa aking mga kaibigan sa babayan, ah, huwag niyong paki-subscribe naman yung aking channel at paki-share, like and share sa aking mga videos. Thank you very much sa aking mga kababayan dyan. Thank you sa pagtangkilik sa aking mga video. At minsan, napakaliit ng yung ibig sabihin, yung ano ba, yung mga, saan ba tawag nila doon, yung content ko, yung parang hindi naman din ganun kabuluhan. At mayroon naman may makabuluhan. Pero, kaya talaga, pasimula pa lang tayo eh. Kaya, ako nagpapasalamat ng buong puso sa mga kaibigan ko at sa aking mga kababayan at sa aking mga pamilya na tinatangkilik ng aking videos. Thank you. At ngayon, magla-live muna tayo. Magla-live habang may time. Mag-live na tayo habang nanood ng TV. Nanood muna tayo ng TV. Uy! Wala pala dito ano to. Kain tayo. Guys, habang nanood ng TV.
America continent is famous for containing many invasive animals in its lands. And if you live in the suburbs or in the countryside,
Ligayang pagbabalik sa Rex Recap. Ang pelikulang ito ay nagkukwento sa pakikipakan ng isang ama na mahanap ang kanyang anak na babae na ilang linggo nang nawawala. Habang tinutuklas niya ang nakakatakot na katotohanan bumabalot sa pagkawala ng kanyang anak at nagpapatuloy siya.
get the world famous flavorless burger. Burger King Water. Hungry yet? Get ready to go behind the scenes of the world's most powerful wheeled presidential vehicles. These cars are not your average rides. They're like something out of a spy movie, packed with technology and built like fortresses on the move. They're not just about getting the president from point A to point B. They're about doing it safely and with style. Imagine these cars, sleek and often undercover. They're like the business cards of top politicians. They don't just impress in their home country, but make a big impression worldwide. Some even show off their country's car industry's accomplishments. Think of them as real-life James Bond cars, ready to face gunfire, explosions, and even chemical attacks. Their mission: it's simple. Get the president where they need to be while keeping them super safe. Today we'll introduce you to the world of presidential limousines used by leaders in China, the United States, Turkey, France, and more. We'll reveal the incredible features that make them the ultimate security tool. So hop in and let's explore the exciting world of presidential cars. It's a ride you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the mysterious world of China's president and his ride of choice, the Hongqi N701 armored limousine. This vehicle has captured the curiosity of many, and we've got all the juicy details for you. The Hongqi N701 is no ordinary car. It's part of the premium sub-brand of FOW Hongqi. Originally created for high-ranking Chinese Communist Party officials and the president's fleet, The N701 joined the prestigious lineup alongside the L5, L7, and L9 models. This impressive set of wheels made its official debut in 2022 during a summit in Hong Kong. Soon after, the General Secretary of the CCP used it for the G20 summit in Indonesia, and now a couple of these cars form the motorcade of the Chinese president in Russia. While this car might have a mysterious aura, we've managed to uncover some intriguing tidbits. The N701 is a colossal ride, with a length approaching 6 meters and a width exceeding 2 meters. Its wheelbase measures 3.5 meters, providing a spacious interior with a unique 4-seat layout. The design of its central console even drew comparisons to the Russian Aurus Senate. Now, let's talk power. Rumors swirled about a potent V8 or V12 engine hiding under the hood, but the official word remained elusive. However, recent reports from a reputable Chinese publication, Sohu, shed light on the N701's powertrain. Surprise! It sports a 3-liter V6 engine generating 283 horsepower. But that's not all. It's also equipped with an electric motor, bringing the combined output of this hybrid system to a substantial 462 horsepower. While these numbers might not top the charts when compared to certain other luxury vehicles, like the Aurus Senate or the Rolls-Royce Phantom, it's worth noting that the chairman of the People's Republic of China has a unique choice. The production of the N701 is an exclusive affair, with only 5 cars assembled each year. The government has even placed an order for the next 10 years, guaranteeing a total production of 50 of these exceptional vehicles. So, there you have it, a peek into the world of Chairman's wheels. The Hongqi N701 is a blend of mystery, luxury, and power, making it an intriguing ride for an influential leader. Step into the world of President Joe Biden and his remarkable ride, the Cadillac One, famously known as the Beast, or even Stagecoach. It's not just a car, it's a fortress on wheels designed for maximum security and safety. This imposing vehicle may look like a Cadillac CT6 sedan mixed with the style of an Escalade SUV on the outside, but its true essence is revealed inside. Unofficial reports suggest that the Beast is built on a reinforced chassis borrowed from a heavy-duty pickup truck, with a staggering potential weight of up to 10 tons. The passenger compartment is an armored capsule constructed from titanium and composite materials. The glass windows are about 10 centimeters thick, while the doors are as weighty as those on a civilian aircraft, boasting armor up to 15 centimeters thick. Safety isn't taken lightly here. The windows can withstand shots from powerful firearms, even a .44 Magnum caliber. The vehicle's underbelly is protected from grenade explosions, and it's fitted with Kevlar-reinforced run-flat tires. The Beast is equipped with night vision devices, smoke screens, tear gas dispensers, a fire suppression system, and even an autonomous oxygen supply in the sealed cabin to guard against chemical and biological threats. In the event of an attack, an electrical charge can run through the door handles to deter intruders. But that's not all. Inside, there's a refrigerated compartment storing blood packets of the president's blood type for emergency transfusions. You'll also find a defibrillator and other essential medical equipment. It's powered by a diesel engine for the torque needed to move a vehicle of this colossal size efficiently. Now, the presidential motorcade is more than just the Beast. It comprises several dozen vehicles, including a backup limousine and a clone car to baffle potential attackers. There are armored SUVs with armed guards, a mobile command center, a communication vehicle, a medical team, and transportation for the press and support staff. It's a well-oiled security machine. While the exact price of this marvel is classified, it's safe to assume it costs several tens of millions of dollars. But it's not just about transportation. It symbolizes prestige, promotes the national auto industry, and most importantly, serves as a formidable means to protect the life and health of the head of state. Let's dive into the high-tech world of Turkey's presidential transportation. The president of Turkey doesn't just ride in any car. It's a highly modified Mercedes S600, and it's packed with an impressive array of cutting-edge technologies. This vehicle, based on the S600 LWB, is not your ordinary Mercedes. While it boasts a body reinforced with a titanium alloy, the doors take it a step further with 13mm steel, practically invulnerable to heavy weapons. It's not just bulletproof, it's airtight. designed to withstand even chemical attacks. Communication is a top priority here. The onboard phone operates directly through a satellite link, ensuring that the Turkish president and the security team can contact anyone they need in times of danger. It's a vital lifeline in any security situation. Safety extends to the tires as well. They're fortified with steel cords, making them resistant to damage, even if the rubber gets shredded. This means the S600 can keep moving under tough circumstances. Now here's where things get intriguing. The presidential S600 is equipped with ultra-bright headlights that illuminate a vast area, ensuring visibility in all conditions. But that's not all. Right next to those headlights, there's a tear gas installation. It's a unique feature designed to enhance security. All these enhancements for the head of state's vehicle come at a considerable cost, approximately 1 million Turkish lira to be precise. It's a price worth paying to ensure the safety and mobility of the President of Turkey. In the world of presidential cars, the Turkish S600 stands out as a symbol of security, power, and advanced technology. It's not just a mode of transportation. It's a fortress on wheels, ready to protect and serve the leader of the nation. Let's take a fascinating journey into the world of French presidential cars. For over half a century, the French company Peugeot has been crafting these remarkable vehicles. In 2017, Emmanuel Macron, elected as President of France, arrived at his inauguration ceremony in a Peugeot 5008, a car that continued to make frequent appearances in French media. Now, the intriguing part, the security specs of these presidential vehicles are shrouded in secrecy, for obvious reasons. However, what we do know is that the Peugeot 5008, like its civilian counterparts, starts its life in a factory in Rennes. From there, it heads to Saint-Étienne, a company based in Brittany, where it undergoes a transformation. This makeover involves equipping the car with protective gear, including armor. Inside the presidential limousine, there's a twist. Instead of a 3-seat sofa, you'll find 2 separate seats in the second row. French media reports suggest that President Macron has now upgraded to a new official vehicle, the DS7 Crossback crossover. But there's more information available about this one. This DS7 Crossback boasts a 200 millimeters longer wheelbase and is based on a hybrid version of the model. Under the hood, it features a 1.6-liter petrol turbo engine and a separate electric motor on the rear axle, delivering a combined power output of 300 horsepower. Safety isn't the only focus here. Comfort is paramount too. The rear seats are individual and electrically adjustable, complete with heating and ventilation. A spacious central console sits between them, loaded with controls, document holders, phone chargers, and USB ports. Externally, the car maintains the classic dark blue color associated with French presidential vehicles. It rides on 20-inch wheels, and you'll notice foldable flagpoles on the front fenders, special signals behind the radiator grille, and numerous badges with the French tricolor and the letters RF. In the world of presidential cars, France has its own unique style and sophistication, blending security and elegance seamlessly. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about representing a nation's heritage and values on the road. Tell us which presidential limousine impressed you the most. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Top Visionary channel.
Technique Kitchen Appliances has premium quality and safety features designed to fit your needs. Whether you want your
The more than 50-year-old Mercedes lies forgotten in a barn. Just a rusty old pile of junk. But to certain classic car fans, it's a genuine treasure that's guaranteed to fetch a top price. It's just a lot of work. But that's not trouble for these mechanics. The restoration pros from Germany's Ruhr transform rust buckets from Mercedes, just like this one, into memorable classic cars as good as new. Here they turn the odometer to 0 for the customer. SL is the masterpiece from the restoration pros. From the body to the engine block, from the tiniest weld seam to the last washer, everything on the Pagoda is restored to the same condition as when you originally pulled off the assembly line. This 6-star luxury restoration is the only one of its kind in the world. The Super in the heart of Germany's Ruhr Valley is home to the world's largest independent automotive tuner and restorer. Here, Muscular Series production Mercedes vehicles are transformed into high-performance sports cars and luxury sedans. 900 horsepower, 1,500 newton meters of torque, and top speeds of more than 300 kilometers an hour. To these mechanics, figures like that are strictly routine. But the Mercedes experts don't just push modern cars to the limit. Since April's date, they also refurbish classic cars. And that the workshop
Eddie.
treasure trove worth millions. There are 700,000 euro convertibles here, parked alongside legendary 300 SL Roadsters, priced at nearly 2 million euros each. Putting one of these iconic cars back on the road takes several thousand man-hours of work. This is always the moment the employees of the classic car department and their exclusive clientele are waiting for.
You just climb in. Turn the key, no need to fiddle with a navigation system or adjust anything or set special modes. There's only one mode here, called fun while driving. Then you activate it by turning the key. Simple as that.
The restoration pros from Volkswagen put about 20 historic Mercedes-Benz cars back out on the road each year. There are some 80 cars at the facilities at this moment, from fully dismantled runs to completely restored classics. Over a group of them are pagodas.
We get the cars from all over the world. From Australia, from South America, from North America.
And then, a full 1.5 years later, the pagoda is perfectly restored. It all starts with a rare find. Dirty, rusty, and forgotten. Sometimes that mythical beast actually exists. The barn find. This Mercedes 2 SL hasn't been moved in decades. Nevertheless, the restorers paid a full 40,000 euros for it. A first check is all it takes. These pros soon know whether the new edition is valuable gold dust or its restoration could be a total loss for the business.
Nice American model. Okay, let's give it the once over, please. Just to see if everything's really there where it should be. Corrosion damage in the back is not excessive. That can handle it.
For a restoration that is faithful to the original, it's know how important it is to find as many original parts as possible still mounted on the car.
So, we've already gone through a little serious damage here. Who are friends in the woodshop when taking this right again.
To get a complete picture of the overall condition of the white Mercedes, the new owners push it out of the warehouse. In the daylight, the extent of the restoration work required becomes clear.
The car itself appears to be complete, but it's just a lot of work. A few things don't quite fit together, neither for the model year nor the equipment, but that's not a big problem.
The old pagoda is from North America and came back to Germany over the Atlantic in a container years ago. Now the car will be towed to the workshop for the painstaking transformation from barn find.
Iya, itu si 500. Malaki, maasahan, at work.
On the glittering streets of Las Vegas, ruthless gunmen overpower defenseless victims and haul away a motherload of cash. Following a trail from exotic gang spots to the tranquil suburbs, Authorities finally put down the reckless robbers. But a daring jailbreak leads the FBI to a violent showdown with a man so desperate he'll risk his own family to get what he wants.
In Las Vegas, a gang of robbers targeted an ATM repository and hit the jackpot. They take over $1 million in cash, the largest heist in Las Vegas history. I'm Jim Kallstrom, former head of the FBI's New York office. The robbery was well planned and precisely executed. The FBI and local police struggled to identify and track a desperate criminal whose tendency for violence turned a robbery into a case of murder.
Las Vegas, a gambler's paradise, where even criminals sometimes try their luck. On the night of December 21st, 1998, a Las Vegas couple and their 18-year-old sister-in-law prepare to go to work. The family runs a janitorial service that cleans commercial buildings. Suddenly, two masked gunmen rush up and force them inside their own van. For the cleaning crew, an ordinary workday has just become a night of terror. The gunmen blindfold and tie up their three captives. They can hear the gunman talking to a female accomplice on the radio. The gunmen seem to know the janitor's routine. They drive around until 11 p.m., the time they are scheduled to begin work at the Bank of America building. Gunmen even park where the janitors routinely park their van. The building is Bank of America's central ATM repository in Las Vegas. Cash from 1,200 automated teller machines, often totaling more than $1 million, is delivered there each night. The gunmen force the janitors to use their key card and access code to unlock the door. This bypasses the bank's alarm system. The gunmen release the couple and order them to clean the building as they normally would. They keep the wife's sister hostage to ensure the couple complies with their orders.
She's dead. You hear me? She's dead. Act like you're clean. Get out! Now! Get out!
At 11:30 p.m., an armored car arrives to pick up the night's cash deposit. Following a standard security protocol, the two guards first call the bank security company to ask if there have been any unauthorized entries. The alarm company reports that the only people inside are the janitors. The only vehicle the guards see in the parking lot is the janitor's van. Inside, everything seems completely normal. The janitors are too terrified to say anything. The life of an 18-year-old girl is at stake. The guards open the vault containing $1,088,000, shrink-wrapped and ready for pickup. As the gunmen disarm the guards,
Stay down.
one of them accidentally discharges his weapon. The bullet ricochets off the floor and hits one guard in the chest.
Let's go.
One of the guards calls for an ambulance.
My partner's down. He's been shot. I need an ambulance. Quick, please. Please.
FBI Special Agent Henry Schlunk arrives at the scene. He heads the investigation.
Everybody was very scared. And, it took a little while to calm everybody down and to get a story as to what exactly happened. And the descriptions that we got, because the subjects were masked, were very general in nature. We were looking for two males who were either white, black, or Hispanic, 6 foot, 6'3", and about 200 pounds. That was basically all the description that we had.
With little to go on, every detail is important.
The janitors told us that when the subjects first entered the bank, they were a little taken aback at the number of video cameras that were in the bank. And that indicated to us that they had not been inside before.
This suggests that the robbery may not have been an inside job. Agents interview a truck driver who witnessed the robbers leaving the depository.
Here, I'll send you guys.
The truck driver was making a late-night delivery to a nearby store.
He saw two men run out of the depository and throw some bags in the back of a white Chevy S10 pickup truck. And they just took off that direction.
Authorities begin searching for the getaway truck.
I put out the announcement for all responding units to look for a white Chevy S10 pickup truck. It wasn't very long after that vehicle was found about a quarter of a mile from the depository, just parked on a residential street.
Investigators run the truck's plates. Ironically, the truck is a police maintenance vehicle that was stolen from a Las Vegas Metro police lot 1 week earlier. Investigators begin questioning neighbors, including a woman whose home is closest to where the truck is parked.
She hadn't seen anybody get out of the pickup truck, but earlier in the evening, there had been another truck parked in the same place. And she described that as a white GMC dually, which is a pickup truck with 4 wheels on the back axle.
Agents believe the woman saw the robbers switch vehicles, a common MO for bank robbers. They issue an APB for the white GMC truck. Hours later, they receive the welcome news that the wounded guard has undergone surgery and will survive. The next day, the bank determines that a total of $1,088,000 has been stolen. To date, it is the largest bank robbery in Las Vegas history. Although FBI agents believe this was not an inside job, they cover all their bases by interviewing the armored car guards and all bank employees.
We didn't have a lot to go on. We ended up interviewing everybody who worked at the branch and everybody who worked at the armored car company and polygraphing some of them.
Although agents do not find any new information, they do rule out the employees as suspects.
The subjects who committed the robbery could have found out everything they needed to find out by following the armored truck around and following the guards around. And we surmised early on that that's probably exactly what they did.
Magluluto tayo ng level up lunch and meat recipe na siguradong masasarapan si Ate Aya. Ipiprito naman natin ang katampawan ng CTO lunch and meat Chinese style. Dahil siksik sa sarap, siksik sa kain lang with CTO lunch and meat.
서울을 그냥 도시로만 알았다면 미안. 이건 서울 에디션 24.
With the investigation running out of leads, executives from Bank of America and the Armored Car Company decide to offer a reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the robbers. Agent Schlumpf advises them on how large the reward should be.
And I said $50,000, which was quite a lot for a bank robbery, but we were going to need to generate some public interest in this case.
Okay.
Agents ask local authorities for their cooperation.
We notified the airport that we were looking for someone carrying large amounts of money. We notified all the jails to advise us if anyone tried to bail someone out with large amounts of cash.
A week after the $1 million robbery, the FBI receives a call from security at Las Vegas's McCarran Airport.
They got a telephone response from someone asking if large amounts of currency would set off the metal detectors. And they took the number down on caller ID and gave it to us.
Investigators use a reverse telephone directory to find the caller's address. Agents set up surveillance on that address, a home in the suburbs of Las Vegas.
There were people going in and out of the house about every half hour. Someone would arrive and someone else would leave. But it's curious and, I kind of like to know what's going on.
Sige. Punta ko doon, ha? Ha? Thank you.
After several hours, agents decide to interview the people in the house.
Well, investigator Davis, Las Vegas Police Department, Special Agent Reed. There was just a piano teacher who was giving half-hour lessons, and she was going to be going to Utah with about $3,000, and so she had called McCarran Airport to find out if that would set off the detectors.
The lead is a dead end. Agents are back where they started. But later that day, a woman responding to the reward poster calls the Las Vegas Metro Police. She claims to have key information about the bank robbery.
Tell me about the stripper club.
The tipster tells agents about a dancer she knows who works at a local strip club. Her name is Jennifer Arden. She says Jennifer has been spending a lot of cash lately.
He was able to give us a telephone number. We traced that number to a rented trailer.
The FBI sets up surveillance on the trailer. Agents watch for any clue to the identity of the two gunmen or the location of the stolen $1 million. In a matter of minutes, a white GMC truck pulls into the driveway. It's the same make and model the robbers used as their getaway vehicle.
Yun na.
Agents run the license plates. According to the Department of Motor Vehicles, the truck is registered in Las Vegas to Timothy Blackburn.
Colin.
The driver enters the house and leaves minutes later. The surveillance team immediately notifies Agent Schlumpf.
The sighting of the GMC pickup gave us enough probable cause to get a warrant for the trailer.
Moments later, the SWAT team surrounds the trailer.
To serve the warrant, we brought a lot of people with us because we knew we were looking for armed and dangerous subjects. They had already shot one person. We knocked on the door of the trailer and nobody answered, so we kicked the door open and served the search warrant.
The SWAT team finds one man in the trailer. He identifies himself as Riley Bates. Reveals that Jennifer is his girlfriend. One team of agents begins searching the trailer for evidence, while another heads to the strip club to question Jennifer.
FBI? What did you report to the police?
About what?
Spent an awful lot of money.
The exact answer told us that the money was her money that she had made over the past 4 years dancing, and that she didn't know anything about a robbery or anything else.
Back at the trailer, agents continue to search for clues. In the bedroom, they find a heavy-duty combination safe. It looks brand new.
Yeah, the trailer was filled with trash, and it was not the kind of place where you would expect anybody with any money to be living. And yet here they had this brand new safe they had bought.
What's the combination?
Riley claims the safe belongs to his girlfriend, and only she knows how to open it.
We'll find out. Agent Governor. Jennifer, what's the number to the combination of the safe?
The agent asks Jennifer for the combination,
It's not my safe, it's my boyfriend.
but she says Riley has it.
You hear that? She said she doesn't know what the combination of the safe is. Safe belongs to the police.
So we go back to Riley Bates and tell him that his girlfriend said he had the combination, so then he told us the combination.
Yep, that's it.
Inside the safe, the FBI finds $50,000 in cash and bags of marijuana. Riley insists that he made the money by selling marijuana and claims he knows nothing about the robbery. Agents strongly suspect he is lying. But with over $1 million missing, where is the rest of the money? Las Vegas, December 1998. A team of violent bank robbers shoot an armored car guard and flee with more than $1 million. The tip leads the FBI to a rented trailer. And a brand new safe containing $50,000. Jennifer Arden, an exotic dancer, claims she earned the money dancing. Her boyfriend, Riley Bates, says he made the money selling marijuana. Now agents must find the rest of the money. Over $1 million in cash. The FBI calls in one of their top interviewers, Special Agent Brett Shields, to try to get the truth from Riley.
We tried to remove him from his comfort zone and took him out to my car where he's a little bit more on edge rather than at the comfort of his own home.
He's gonna get in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, Riley Bates was a shift-you-know guy. He knew he was in a tough position because he found the money in the trailer.
He tried to maintain that it was profits from the marijuana that was found in the safe. It wasn't believable that he was that successful and he's still living in a single wide trailer.
He's gonna be in a lot of trouble here, you know that?
We had gotten convinced that we can help him out on the marijuana charges and he doesn't want to get tied up into the $1 million bank robbery.
He said, I didn't commit any robbery. So now Agent Shields and I know, we're probably about 2 questions away from finding out who did it. So we said, okay, Riley, you didn't commit the robbery, but I believe you know who did commit the robbery. And he said, my brother Robert and his friend Tim.
Really? Well, where is Tim right now? I don't know where they are right now.
Riley claims that he doesn't know where his brother Robert is.
But I don't know where they are.
But inside the trailer, agents find gaming chips and receipts from the Luxor, a casino on the Las Vegas Strip.
So we sent a couple agents to the Luxor, and they contacted management, and sure enough, Robert Bates was staying there.
hotel's head of security tells agents that Robert Bates has been spending heavily, paying for everything in
That's what they
cash.
were from Pennsylvania, southeast town. Collectible items and
Judging from his guest portfolio at the Luxor, Robert Bates been just partying constantly since the night of the robbery.
Two agents stake out Bates's hotel room until he returns.
He was on some kind of drugs. There's no point in trying to interview someone
Listen.
if they're stoned on whatever he was on.
Inside Bates's hotel room, agents find drugs, a gun, and $5,000 in cash. With nearly $1 million still missing, agents now concentrate on the second suspect named by Riley Bates, his brother's friend, Tim Blackburn.
We set out surveillance on Timothy Blackburn's house, so we had police and FBI agents surrounding the house.
They decide to approach Blackburn but proceed cautiously. He's been investigated for armed robbery in the past and is considered highly dangerous.
Tim Blackburn was about 26 years old, 6'3", 230 pounds. He was a martial arts expert and he liked fighting and he liked guns. He was an accomplished marksman.
The FBI's criminal apprehension team moves into position. Special Agent Castle Nishimoto was a member of this elite tactical unit.
My job was to watch the streets. I knew he was armed, but I wasn't particularly scared at that point because I felt confident that I would be able to spot him from where I was watching.
The agents were just approaching the house to make contact with the people inside when a car comes driving down the road.
The SUV suddenly accelerates towards the agents. The driver loses control.
The vehicle stops and the man jumps out and runs away. We assumed it was Blackburn who had run out of the car.
He was jumping the fence, the walls in the back of the house and so forth, and trying to get away. And so from that point on, we began to search the area.
The driver of the vehicle is Blackburn's sister-in-law. Authorities take her into custody. The FBI and Las Vegas police launch a house-to-house search for Blackburn. Blocks away, a canine unit picks up the fugitive's scent.
Ilalim.
Blackburn was found by a canine unit hiding under a deck in someone's backyard. He had a mask and he had an ankle holster.
Fortunately for the canine officer, the holster was empty. Blackburn had lost his gun jumping over fences. Investigators searched the suspect's home while agents questioned Tim Blackburn and his wife Sophia. They offer Blackburn a reduced sentence if he will admit to the robbery.
Okay. Thank you very much sa mga kababayan ko dyan. Thank you sa inyong sa aking pag-live. Sana panoorin nyo. Thank you very much. Salamat. Thank you very much mga kababayan ko. Thank you very much.